Alright then. Let's get into the actual thing I need to do.
It's as gloomy as
Outside of
always.
just grinding the event endlessly. Cursed Wheel. Gotta start another route. Now, odds are this dungeon's not gonna really change too much. Oh yeah, I'd probably have to go to return to the capital right here. Okay. Huh. Interesting. If I click on this, okay. That's odd that it's not saying anything right there. Because I have noticed that the game does keep track of which route you're on. Which I'm starting to suspect might be a thing for later. Specifically, if you consider the fact of maybe it's a case of, like, if you factor in with one route too much, things will happen. And you have to try to keep a balance between all three of them. Considering how, basically, the success of going through the dungeon seems to be one area gains more power and recognition and more territory. Considering Garda sides with whoever you go with, and the missing person is with whoever he's with. So it's possible that you have to do very specific routes in certain orders. Of course, that will probably be, like, future stuff that might not happen for another year or so. But it's something to keep in mind, I suppose. That and going back to the first dungeon and messing around with that. I could do that, too. I'm kind of curious.
It's as
Especially since I haven't gone back to the
always.
first dungeon in a long, long while. I mean, I do reset this every so often, but I haven't gone back to Awakening to take a quick peek at the secret area. Let's go take a little peek in there. There's also a bone I can get from here that I keep forgetting about. The only downside is that I have to actually go through this dungeon. Not that it takes very long. But yeah, there is a bone which gives you a generic character that I often forget. It should be on the same cooldown as all the other ones, which I thought was 10 days, but it looks like it might be... That was probably a weirdness thing. The one on the 6th floor definitely spawns every 7 days. And the one on the 6th floor spawns about every 7 days from what I've noticed. The one on the 7th floor I think might pop up bi-weekly, maybe, possibly. It's kind of hard to tell when... I've tried doing testing on every single day since it's been 10 days, and none of the other ones have respawned yet. So it's definitely something to keep in mind. Okay. What snakes are gone that they never were? Yep, okay. Yep, I'm by myself. Yep, this is when Lulu pops up. Okay, so... What up here? Do I have to have Lulu with me? Or is it as soon as she starts coming for me? I don't remember exactly. Or it's up here. Oh, it's up here. Never mind. Yeah, this spot. You can go up here at any time. It's just that there's a teleport at the very end of this hallway that is not active if you come here after... I think after Lulu joins you, this is not active anymore. I've already gone through here once, but I haven't been here since I've been through the second dungeon. So I have a feeling that this place is probably going to be important in the future. Probably, like, if I'm to get my guess, Lulu's body's probably down here. Or the ceiling of the abyss has to be down through this area. Or some weird shit like that. Who knows? Like, maybe you go through here and you somehow manage to get to the end of the abyss before the king gets kidnapped or something. There's so many different things of where this could possibly go. Alright, so we're looking for the other teleport. I'm just making sure that I explore this whole area. Now, this whole area is just going to get reset when I leave this place anyways. there's the next teleport. Does it actually say which floor I'm on? Probably not. I don't think I actually checked that before. No, unknown. Yeah. Alright, so this spot was the furthest I've been in there since the last time, because I only did this is the only other time I did this was early on. You can see it's kind of seems to be showing a preview of the other dungeons. I didn't have the water reversing ability at this point in time. So there should be a third area that probably involves the golems. Yeah, considering where the teleport is, that's definitely down there. These are probably just dead ends. I would guess there's absolutely nothing of interest in these actual places at this present time. No treasure chests or anything like that. Cave of Rock. Oh, okay, so the other place did have a thing. Also thinking about it, it did say that the beginning abyss was tied to all the other abysses, so I guess this is that little factor, I suppose. Okay, well, there's a golem right here. I can mess with it. Now, whether the teleport to the fourth area actually works or not, I have no idea. I would bet that there's a good chance that it doesn't. Hell, it might not even be on the map. No, it's not even on the map. It probably won't be activated until the fourth dungeon comes out. Because I believe that's how this one was. Oh, no, it's here. Ah! I've seen something like this in one of the little preview videos that they did before. That it was basically the first time I saw the Cyclops. Okay, so this is our next dungeon, I suppose. Nice little sneak preview, I suppose, of what the fourth dungeon's going to be. Oh, well, with the auto map, that's not a problem, but funny. Oh boy. Blinding snowstorms, I see. Let's take a look over that. I'm guessing that snowstorm right there is how I have to actually... Yep. I can't go any further from this, so this is probably what I have to use the reversal thing on. Or I do it here? Who knows? We'll find out whenever this comes out. Cave of Snow, yeah. So yeah, yeah, snowy area should be the next area, which means fire might be good. Maybe. Probably. Maybe. I mean, I estimated that that wind was going to be fantastic for the what seemed to be the Earth dungeon, and it seemed to be more of a dungeon of traits more so than anything else, considering how you have first section's undead, second section is magical beasts, third section is demons. Oh, there's much more dark enemies in that place than anything else. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, I can't do that. Alright, so let's just get out of this dungeon. Cave of water. Yeah, this place was just unknown. Okay, so we gotta go talk to Lulu. At one point, I have to do another silly thing. I could probably do that now too. I suppose. Just for the fun of it, as a little side thing. 'Cause I don't know how much of the dungeon I'll be able to do. It would be nice if I could actually skip most of the Garda, because most of it's just going to be the same anyways. Oh.
I thought I can't. A ghoul that's you see.
No, I don't.
We are. I take that as there should go.
Yep. So there's actually a little thing you could do that I found out about.
It's broken. You
Pretend to Lulu that you're on your first adventure again. Okay. I'm gonna go back over here. Because if I'm right, the teleport should... Oh, it's still working. Okay, I guess it's just first visit. I thought it was as soon as Lulu joins you. It deactivates. Okay, I wasn't completely sure on that one. Okay, so, yep, time to leave.
What's this?
What's what? Oh yeah, there's a message here. This abyss. Too faded to read.
By the way, interesting. I'll call you.
Yeah, you can change your name here.
That's a nice name. I am. When let you. What's this?
I don't care about these. I already got care.
Giving up? There was something.
I don't like it. I don't want it taking up all my inventory space. Oh, bones. Thank you. Yeah, those should reset every month, but those are for generic enemies only. Generic characters. Whew.
What's this?
No point in really exploring this area, so let's leave.
There's an enemy.
Oh. A lot of goblins. Yeah, it's all about these little guys.
I suppose that's passable. You're an old hand at this. You move as if you know where the enemies are going to be. Who are you?
Just your imagination.
I could have sworn you were readying your weapon before the enemies even appeared. Oh well, no matter. There's an enemy! I suppose that's passable.
I'm just double checking. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm still a thief. I just want to make sure.
There's probably something good in.
There's nothing good in that chest. It's just a potion. Medicinal herbs,
I
specifically.
suppose that's passable. I can't leave. Still. Don't. We might never see. Sorry. It doesn't matter if we get out.
No thanks. I don't need the backstory.
So. Was this. Now I know how the guy. I've been in the abyss, so. I see. I wonder who. Why don't you take a look? It has a
Second
coat of, I
sword.
suppose.
Guild tag.
It's an adventurer's guild, but it's so. How about going to.
This unexplained thing so far probably has some ties to the cursed wheel.
What? It looks like a part of you, whatever it is. The city.
Masked man.
You're the adventure. Leave your.
Who do they think they.
You're looking for a fight? You're pretty calm.
I guess I should. You're the only one who can see me, so be Huh?
No one's stupid enough to go into the abyss. So either all or he killed. Either way. Maybe some.
Yep.
Not gonna cool. Either way, back at. You offend me. Damn it! Oh no! This can't be! This can't be!
Free mask. Where's Lulu this time? She's usually... There she is. Sometimes she's on the other side.
When did you get here? I planned on watching. Stand there. My conscience. It looks like my. Well, same to you then. Did you get that mask? It's just right. That's better. You just look like a guy. Come on.
Execution and stuff.
Whoops! The trick. No, you. Dear, there. Be with the nabot.
The princess is about to make an.
I'm sleepy.
The princess's speech. Wish it had.
Well,
Hey,
oh, the guild you there. I'm Arna. Everyone, what bring?
Tag.
It's so.
Steel grade, okay.
Ah, whatever dark, questionable past you've got, you're welcome here so long as you're able to handle requests. What can I help? Stop by. You're better off, cause that. I'll get you. See you then.
Let's check out. Try your magic on.
Oh, she actually wants me to do that right now.
We won't try you.
Okay, well, whatever.
My name is Dino.
Oh.
The magic. Good. Can you use it when you find my body? They're somewhere in the abyss. Probably.
Okay, I was actually expecting to get just a basic ass adventure, like a generic one. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, that's the rest at the end.
Well, are you... It's...
Okay, I want.
Party wipes themselves down. There's nobody else here.
Save, please.
Because the game wouldn't let me put in any of my other party members yet.
Welcome back. As for requests,
Rescue.
due to the ones it's a.
Well, that might. For let's.
You talk to your Welcome. Who's going to be in your party?
Get everybody back in.
I will get results.
Stick with who I'm doing. Using
Doctor, look. Everyone looks so unfriendly with each other. Why do you think such a party was formed?
let's see. Lana.
You require my strength?
There are those among you that will be at all...
Good and reliable team there. Anything catch your fancy?
With mine up. It's not a...
Okay, I'm on.
They're none.
Huh? Who? I just...
Well, it'll grow.
It would.
Lord, come. It's the...
My.
Yep, same dialogue.
Mine. I am you. We. I bet. I hope. You are. Let.
Okay.
What I. The kid. We. The.
I got
When you
money.
Defeat a greater warp? Maybe defeating it. There's only.
Have a good one.
It would have helped.
You think he's just assigning someone to.
Oh, okay. I'm curious.
What? Lord Knight Commander, it would appear that Lord will not be availing himself of our support.
I see. I thought we would at least be of assistance, but it seems I presumed too much. Albano, form up with our party.
Yes, sir. If any of you get in the Order's way, you may just get trampled. We'll cut you loose the moment you become a burden.
Come.
Okay, I was kind of curious what the dialogue would have said. Not that it matters. Okay.
From
I have to do
Are
this
you
for
ready?
a little bit longer.
We're off. I am ready.
Right, I have to walk.
Someone is there.
Someone is there. Alex. No, if.
Someone
Someday
there.
that's gonna get resolved. Probably,
What do you
maybe.
think one appears to be there?
Doctor, what do you think of this?
Hey,
Let me move out of the way. I don't think it really matters, but
Goddess of Eld, lend us thine protection.
Someone there. Someone is there.
There.
Yeah.
There!
This is back to normal. Okay.
Don't.
Yeah.
Me? See what you're... Well, aren't you well informed? Hey,
Nope.
I already know something's up. So just tell me, you looking to get cursed? I already know something. You looking... You look...
Ah, damn, I messed up.
I already... You look...
Damn it. So now you've entered for 3 times and done this.
Sounds like you've got a few screws loose, but... You seemed strangely You speak as... I see. So it's that cursed spell I've heard rumors of. I thought it felt like you knew your way around a little too well. So, how many times is this for you?
Damn, I messed up. I have to do it again. I have to restart.
Don't.
Yeah.
Me? See what you're... I guess not. Maybe there's not...
Okay. Gotta completely pretend that I'm still on my first
Is
adventure.
there?
Treasure? Someone is there.
Oh.
Someone appears to be there.
Yeah, you can see that spot still there. The teleport's not active or anything like that, so...
Right.
Oh,
Goodbye.
that dude was there. Okay.
And you, pigeon.
Allow me to show you my power.
An enemy is there.
What?
Sure.
They are no match for us.
Just gonna run into constant fights.
Do
None of that
not
matters.
worry. It's not a match for us.
Do as you will with what's inside.
You know what? Why not?
I'm not used to this.
Oh, right.
It opened.
There's still the bone that comes from chest that
What do you
I haven't
think
gotten
this
recently.
is? A trap!
Oh, thanks.
An enemy is there. What is this?
Hey. You can't. It's the rush. What?
There is still... I'll bet... My intuition's not half bad.
Hearken. Agora has no need of false gods. What do you think this is?
What is it?
What?
The name...
It's some kind of villain.
The abyss
Was the
thing.
in a
Despite your looks, you are quite humane.
This writing is records that have been lost on the... It could just be that not every...
Now this is a surprise.
I'm just gonna click on it because I didn't know what it said.
Let us end this quickly.
I see.
Okay, never mind.
I've hit...
Junk? That...
Look,
What it...
careful. Friend? Hardly. I'm very particular about who I associate with.
Beware. They're in not contain.
They are no match for us.
Create an opportunity.
Yep. Elmon's gonna get injured. But I didn't go out of my way to do anything.
My
My
warp that.
Tribute.
I owe you no explanation.
Huh?
Huh?
what?
Yes.
There are enemies nearby.
I smell
Are those...
what?
Those heads. What are...
Breathe. Their blood has been goblin. It seems even the warp it could...
Indeed. This time, ready. You
Yeah, I'm not taking them both. That
luck.
they'll just maybe you'll give me away.
A baleful foe, but fear not, for God
Okay, turn off auto
is
automatically.
upon you.
I was hoping out for that. Okay. Also, I taught her where's armor break. After that last fight.
Be gone. This is but one torture.
I'm kind of curious because I did teach myself. Oh, where is it? Okay, yeah, I can see that right next to that. I taught myself Zalek because I was already at like 98 rolls on the banner from prior, so I figured why not just go for the last couple. I just grabbed another Euromus and gave it to Adric. It's gonna be a good opportunity to see how much damage this actually does. Not much. I know it would do much more if my magic stat was much higher.
Flash. Have at you.
Oh, water! Oh, wind!
Here I flash.
So now that answers the question that I shouldn't bother with that spell if I'm currently as a thief.
Working with everyone is quite fun, isn't it?
Thanks to everyone.
Much experience.
Or just equip a bunch of stuff that actually that has plus magic, I suppose would be another option because that scales off of magic attack. And IQ probably doesn't really... IQ growth may or may not matter too much if that's the case. Whatever. It just depends on what magic gear I can equip.
That guy.
Stop the...
A wise... Such... What?
Alright.
Doctor,
Greater heart
what do
gain.
you think of this?
This set up a... How fair? You have the bearing of a seasoned adventurer. You must have experienced many a terrible labyrinth. Someday I would like to hear all about your adventures. By the way, there is something I wish to... I don't want the lie. Perhaps it would be wiser if...
What kind...
Yep.
Look and...
Yeah.
There's no telling. Think about it.
You're right. We will stop very well. We shall... I shall add Albano to... It doesn't appear...
Looks like you're really starting to fit in. Speaking of, isn't it about time you told me what you're up to? Hey, you just looked away. Don't try to fool me. I know there's something you're not telling me. Hey, I know...
Okay. But thou must. I believe this is the furthest point you can get away with it.
Sounds like you've got a few screws loose, but... that would explain why I found your behavior so strange. You seemed strangely comfortable in places you'd never been. You speak as if you've seen it all before. Huh. Guess that means I'm not counted as one of your companions. Kidding. Based on the fact that the status of your companions and equipment carry over, it must be the Cursed Wheel. A spell that manipulates fate. It's an ancient spell no one remembers how to use. It's the stuff of fairy tales. It's also a curse that prevents a person from ever dying until they have completed their mission. Even I don't know that, but I think venturing into the abyss is part of it. I think that's a given. That, and it's always the abyss you return to. Supposedly, it's a spell that allows you to do things over and over again until you achieve a specific goal. In other words, it's a curse that won't even allow you to die. Yes, I think that's a good idea. Let's defeat Helmut and rescue the king. Both my body and your memories are in the abyss. A battle with the greater warped ones is inevitable. The abyss has existed for 1,000 years. No one has ever defeated the greater warped ones. But you've made it possible. Only you can stand against the countless foul traps of the greater warped ones. You're the only one who's able to do it over and over again.
There's a few more steps and stops.
But then, why didn't my memories carry over? Is it because I'm a ghost? The world will always be heartless when it comes to the dead. Well, you sure did a good job keeping it secret. Things felt a bit off every once in a while, but I was never quite sure. You managed to pull the wool over my eyes. Out of respect, I'll answer one of your questions. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Are you in the biz? How'd you die? How old are you?
I'm 17.
Hey, are you talking to yourself? I thought there was something shady about you since I first laid eyes on you at the tavern. Still, you have managed to stay alive this long. Guess that means I wasn't off my mark when I chose such a shady-looking character. Well, I have lived longer than most of you. What's that at your feet? It's completely... Well,
Okay.
at any...
Okay, cool. That was all I wanted to do. Everything else in the abyss would just be a repeat of what I've already done.
What? Put it behind...
Oh, hearken. Keep death yet
Sure.
at bay.
A job well done.
Yep, that's what I thought. Yep, you get an achievement for gaslighting Lulinarde. Secret kept. Curious how many people have actually done that. Okay, well, I want another person. Alright, now moving on for real.
It's as gloomy as always.
Out of curiosity, was it keeping track of all the shit I did? Elmon was wounded. No one was injured or killed. I'm fixing that shit. There we go. Right. 2 nights without anybody dying. Making sure that all this stays proper. That shields gave to the defenders. Any others? New footwear. 2 nights without anybody dying. Environment cleared. Reconciled with his uncle. Greater worked one. Delivered to Randall. Did not. Okay. First used by the craftsman. Okay. It wouldn't surprise me if the game keeps track of some of that stuff for other arcs or something. Okay.
It's as gloomy as always.
Alright, so I need to go to the end of the second lab. It's gonna make me actually pick one of the routes, isn't it? Yeah, that makes sense. That would force me to pick one of the routes. Well, since I'm doing the Kingdom route, why don't I just pick that one?
Well, good day. These are my...
Or do I want to pick the Kingdom route?
How can I help you today?
Actually, no. Because, yeah.
Anything catch your fancy?
So I did hear of one thing. Oh, where's it? Where's it? Yes, this one.
A missing person?
Do the Port Town version.
Here's a
I think that, from what I understand, they do comment if you did this route previously, but since I'm doing curse wheel stuff.
It's as gloomy as always.
I guess that one would have been fine too. The only major one would be Colossal Galleon. Round 3. At round 3, defeat Butch. Oh, all those still pop up. Sir, locked for not in the cabin. Thank you. That means that because I think they can comment on Vernon disappears or something if you didn't do Kingdom route or something. This would basically be a case of he probably still around, maybe possibly. That would be my guess. Yeah, that thing's still not doing anything. Oh well. Defeat Octonars. Yep. Okay.
Well,
To Gixion's rescue.
welcome to the... Anything catch your fancy?
Okay. So, yep, we already did Duke Ixion's. Already did at the Admiralty, so I'm going Kingdom this time. Because it gives me something that's actually useful. This is just a sell item. That's a book.
Apparently, he is an old friend of the princess. May even be her betrothed, considering his rank.
You going to accept... Garda is a fortress city. Look, the Greater Warped One has that land has... You know,
Okay, same thing.
they say that if you don't have... Not me. I'm just a commoner who doesn't get involved in conflicts. It must feel horrible to be targeted by your own family. And now they have to deal with the attack of a Greater Warped One on top of everything else? Bad luck, huh? Now that you're here, though, I suppose the Duke's luck is about to turn for the better. Help the Duke out.
Since the greater warped, but getting to the let's make.
Okay. So now we're in that route.
Have a good one.
Curiosity.
It's as gloomy as always.
Okay, I figured it's gonna be like second dungeon. I have to go through the entirety of the dungeon again. That's fine. That's not the right place.
Hey,
Hello, Albano.
Adventuring is so fun.
Oh, the beginning parts of the dungeon are different, so that's good. That's fine. Oh yeah, let's rest at the end so I
Will
can
you be
recover
staying?
the
This room
very low amount of
understood.
SP I spent. Because I'm about to fight a greater warped one. I kind of want to see how much damage I can do to him.
Had to come stay anytime. Come stay anytime.
That's Elmon, and she's coming this way.
The masked adventurer. You're looking well. I am heartened that it is you who took the request. Anything you wish to know before we begin? Garda has a long history of infighting. When the current heirs were children, their grandfather was in a war of succession, and so Duke Ixion was sent to live in the capital for a few years as a child, becoming friends with the princess. The Duke's older brother has also gone missing of late. It is not yet known how the Greater Warped One might tie in. The princess is very worried about the arrival of a Greater Warped One in the lands of Duke Ixion, who's all but kin to her. Not to mention, he's one of her potential suitors. Well, that's the rumor anyway. So keep it to yourself, yeah? Now listen. Garda has a long-established order of fortress knights. Since the Greater Warped One holds the fortress gates, the knights should have established a garrison nearby. We'll head there.
Let us sneak in.
Someone appears to be there.
Someone is near.
Right.
No.
What is it, my lord?
Halt. On whose authority do you come here? You cannot enter without permission. Outsiders are not allowed in the Garter Knights garrison.
Commander Graham. It is I, Elmon. How long has it been?
My. If it isn't Lady Elmon, you haven't changed.
My commander pauses mid-sentence to look at Elmon from head to toe.
You really haven't changed a bit. It's as if the stream of time flows right around you.
What that I could say the same for your hair.
That's enough banter. It pleases me that you are here. The royal family moves swiftly in their kingdom indeed.
Leave this Greater Warped One to us. This man is the veteran adventurer who's already defeated one before.
Strange mask. That's what's fashionable in the capital these days? Only criminals wear masks in the desert.
Commander Graham! Preparations have been made.
Good. Then let us begin. I thank you for coming all this way, but you came at quite a bad time. We were just about to begin breaching the castle gates. Perhaps we will succeed and save the Duke ourselves. For now, I must ask that you stand back and watch how things unfold.
A good opportunity to see what these fortress knights are really made of.
You know, if the fortress knight, but it can't.
Yeah, okay, same dialogue.
That's the Greater Warped One of Garda.
Yeah. It automatically fast forward.
being punched.
This is no ordinary roar. It produced some
didn't
sort
it do
of
this last
special
time, too?
vibration that creates shockwaves. Those knights won't be able to avoid the next attack.
Let us go to their aid.
Yeah, I did this last time when I was actually doing it on the emulator.
The blood stirs.
Curiosity.
Be gone.
Guardian of House Owen, give me strength.
Can you see through my technique? Beholds the protection. Fortune be with thee.
Okay, so Elmon. Okay, Elmon's void element. Interesting.
Doctor! This shall be your requiem.
Oh, okay. Never mind. You can only do 1 damage. Okay. I was curious.
On flames.
Oh, wind!
Okay, that's only gets 1 attack at a time. So, instead of 3.
Why are we not even scratching it? What secrets does this thing hide? Once the knights have retreated, we shall follow suit. We just need to hang on for a bit longer. Guardian of House Owen,
Can I at least take out one of those?
Technique.
we must display Agora. The time has come to behold the power of faith.
Oh, that did actual good damage. You should do that more often, Elmon. Well,
I shall
you know,
show you
attacking
the
the
result
actual
well,
thorns
Doctor.
instead of the main
We must
body.
do our part. Witness the power of the skull.
Most of the knights have fallen back. But I have a feeling the Greater Warped One may have something big in store for us yet. It may even be targeting the escaping knights. We need to hold out here a bit longer.
Interlopers, be gone.
Nice. It'd be cool if I got an achievement for hitting all of them. It's gonna do its dumb. It's gonna do its roars. Well, it's doing deep breath or something. Not like I can actually do damage to it or anything. I don't think there's really any point doing much. I was thinking, yeah. I'll do actually.
Beholds the protect. Fortune be with thee.
Just reduce the
To
damage.
see my true ability?
Now.
Retreat!
That was just so I didn't have to potentially revive somebody. Unless that specific one does percentage damage or something. Oh, yeah, it is doing that again.
Is everyone safe?
Did they not really fix that problem? Okay. 1 second.
Is everyone safe? Fortunately, it doesn't seem to be pursuing us.
I apologize for the trouble we put you through. Had you not been here, I would have lost many of my men today.
Sir Graham, you've been injured.
Oh, 'tis but a scratch. A mere flesh wound. We couldn't deal the thing any damage the last time we fought, so we've prepared logs for a siege. But a single roar was all that thing needed to scatter us. Damn it. Damn it all. What good are we as fortress knights if we cannot save Lord Ixion?
Calm yourself, Sir Graham. The more heated the situation, the more cool-headed we must remain. Is so familiar with the Abyss that they call him the man from the Abyss. Can you not see your way to work with him?
You speak rightly, Lady Elmon. I am humbled by your admonition, and admit I have been small-minded. The words spoken by someone centuries your senior certainly holds a weight that cannot be ignored.
Nods with a satisfied look on her face.
Getting back to the matter at hand. Something about this Greater Warped One gatekeeper makes it impervious to all attacks. However, since it once fell to humans more than 500 years ago, we know it cannot be invincible.
The Lord of the Land is the custodian of the manuscripts you speak of. However, he is on the other side of that gate. I do recall something. There is a doctor doing research on Greater Warped Ones who has been staying in town. He is said to be an avid collector of literature on the Greater Warped Ones. He may know something. You'll find him helping in the medical tent.
One can never have too much information. Let's go see what he has for us.
Someone is there.
Okay. Okay, formation. Oh, okay, everybody go. Right, that happened last time too. Okay.
Someone appears to be there.
Someone is there.
Is Dr. Raimi around?
Knight Commander Graham, sir. Yes, Dr. Raimi is inside.
Hello, Knight Commander Graham. I saw you doing battle just now. Chills went up my spine when I presumed the outcome of the battle when we received an...
Yep.
Dr. Raimi, I hear you are a man of knowledge.
Flattery won't get you the information you want, you know. Nevertheless, if it is within my knowledge to...
Ask what...
Everyone should die at the gate is opened.
You're quite knowledgeable yourself. Yes, I am of the same mind.
Ryan walks to a shelf with many books. He pulls out the pages, a thick stack of papers, and spreads them on the desk.
This copy was made with the permission of Duke Ixion. It was among the archives pertaining to the Greater Warped One. It caught my attention because this is a design not seen these days. Dated year 210, which makes this from 790 years ago. The writing was completed a few years after the Abyss had been sealed. From its appearance, the current gates are most definitely the ones depicted in this design.
Definitely nice to look at this after I've actually been to this gate and seeing the little golem hand right here. Double doors in.
The thicker gates add defensives. This was achieved by you perhaps opening the...
Same dialogue.
Have you ever opened the gates before, Sir Graham?
Not me. I've never so much as touched the thing. I have never seen the gates closed before, since the day of my birth.
Just if there's a way to infiltrate the fortress.
What? Why are you asking me? The impregnable guard of fortress has no such flaw.
Let's hear it. Turns and stares.
It would seem that the Knight Commander does indeed know a way in.
No, I know nothing.
You're trying to protect the...
Okay, same stuff.
Keep this to yourself. As I have heard, it was our last, but only one.
So there's no way for the Duke to escape on his own under these circumstances?
Yes, it's highly improbable. The area around the Greater Warped One falls into the Abyss. The Duke is in grave danger. We might...
Impossible. Why do you think it has stood the test of time for over the vast labyrinth is crawling with guards. We are knights. No knight is veteran abyss walkers long. There is no one.
Sir Graham, why do you think we brought the masked adventurer with us on this trip? But darkened mazes, falling ceilings, merciless traps, and cunning warped ones. A common man would have perished many times over. But this adventurer carved a path for King Ivor from the heart of the Abyss. And this is him, the masked adventurer.
What?
Well, now I see.
You're our only hope now. Infiltrate the impregnable fortress and open the gates from within. You will do it, won't you?
Your help would be most appreciated. I implore you, You are the only one among us with any chance of successfully infiltrating the fortress. The fate.
No one kicks you in the shit as hard as she can.
Sorry about that. His jokes fall flat all the time. Pay him no heed and keep talking.
Under normal circumstances, I'll explain.
Alright. Alright, getting to the design of the place. Only feeling sleepy.
You dozed off, didn't you? You've probably already heard it before. But still, it would be wrong to assume things will go as smoothly as they seem to think it will. Take control of an impregnable fortress that hasn't fallen for more than 1,000 years? Lunacy of the highest order. Guards, magic beasts, and ancient traps? All in a labyrinth built to keep people out. Fallen into a greater warped one's abyss. No normal human would stand a sliver of a chance. But not you. You can make the impossible possible. You are the only one with any chance of successfully infiltrating the fortress and opening the gates. Or perhaps I should say only one inflicted with the cursed wheel, such as yourself, would be capable of pulling this off. I cannot even begin to imagine what horrors await us inside. But for now, we should focus on getting to that gate apparatus, preferably while Duke Ixion is still alive.
Okay. That one's right over here.
Someone is there. I'll be heading back to the capital to make a report. Take care of things while I'm gone.
Oh, she just leaves. Okay. Just gonna take one step inside. Okay. And back up. I can go on. I can just go in there normally on my own time. Oh, the annoying part is I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to bring more. I'm gonna have to bring my anti-undead gear with me. And I'm gonna have to fight that Necrocore again. At least I can skip the doll. At least there's that. Once again, curiosity, because I'm actually in the Ark this time. Okay, no. Okay, I was just making sure if whether or not... Oh, huh. Interesting. That's neat. Okay.